This the best fitness podcast out.
Stamp it.
Y'all influencers with a bigger following than me. I see y'all copying my shit and reacting to the same shit I'm doing, but I'm gonna take it as a compliment. What's going on, y'all? It's your boy CMartyFit, and we back here with another episode on the Less Brunches, More Crunches podcast. Listen, man, it's Saturday night. I'm in the crib. I'm grinding. I ain't do nothing this weekend. Like I told y'all last week, I've been on go. And, the podcast suffered a little bit. I hope y'all couldn't tell because my energy was low last week. But I'm full of energy today. Let's get it. All right, man, with all that being said, let's get into this episode, man. So, we got women out here using a cardboard box to cover up that.
Benny?
We got women out here using a cardboard box to cover up that.
Benny?
And I mean, it's crazy, man. Y'all got to see Marty on the podcast giving y'all a free game on how to get rid of that.
Benny?
But apparently people got better shortcuts. So let's take a look at it. Let's check it out. And I'm going to give you all my thoughts on it, man. Let's look at this.
So I just saw this video and I was so excited. So I ran and got some cardboard immediately. And here I am. Here is my fupa. And here's cardboard. I was so excited. And now I look like SpongeBob freaking SquarePants. I don't know what I did wrong, but I'm just going to have to get a tummy tuck when I get to my goal weight because that didn't work for me.
Nope.
What the hell is that? What is going on, man? I always tell y'all, I'm always going to have a podcast as long as this internet exists. But I don't think I've ever seen that. That's crazy. What's going to happen when somebody hugs you? What's going to happen? You joking around and somebody give you the little tap. You funny as shit. And they hit a cardboard box. Come on, ladies. Come on now. We have this epidemic of people trying to cover things up, right? The simple concept of there are consequences to your actions, right? So in this case, your actions are eating terrible foods, not exercising, not burning calories, being lazy, not working on your time management, etc. There's consequences to that, unfortunately. I know people like to blame genetics and blame all types of stuff. Speaking of that, not to get off topic, because I'm going to still give y'all my thoughts on this, but I had a girl today talking about celebrities have luxury of having time to work out today. And I just, oh my. We'll talk about that another time. But people always want a short-term solution instead of focusing on fixing the long-term problem, right? What would make you happier? We really got to break this down. Like, what would make you happier? Covering that shit up, covering up that
Benny
with a cardboard box. Or if you were able to take the steps to get rid of it forever, how great would you feel? How much more accomplished would you feel? On top of that, you would inspire other people to do it. I know you don't believe it, but yes, we need more transformations and more people encouraging the right way to do things, right? So there's way more positive with the long-term solution opposed to the short-term solution, right? And another thing too, I thought we were living in the body positivity era, right? The body acceptance era, right? I thought we were supposed to love people the way they are. You're supposed to love yourself. That's what's being preached. But at the same time, that's being preached, and people are doing the complete opposite. So this is a prime example that goes to show you that that's bullshit, right? People say one thing, do the complete opposite. We had an example recently with the singer Lizzo. preaching that shit, but then shaming her dancers for being fat. Complete bullshit, right? And this is why I do my podcast, to get people on the right track, to give them the motivation to do what they need to do for the long-term solution. I know everybody don't get motivated and people get triggered by my podcast, but those are emotionally unintelligent people. And we don't got time for that on this podcast. Right? But make that make sense, okay? Another thing, she mentioned hitting her goal weight and then getting a tummy tuck. So she's willing to do what she needs to do to get to the goal weight. Now, I'm not sure what that is, but that could be eating, that could be exercise, that could be intermittent fasting, it could be keto diet, it could be things I agree with or things that I don't agree with. But regardless of what it is, she got to put some type of sacrifice and some type of effort in. So she's willing to do that. She gets that mindset right. But just enough for her to try to get the short-term solution. Just enough for her to get the cheat code. Just enough for her to try to get the shortcut. That makes no sense. 0 sense. Right? So, and I hope everybody's watching on YouTube. I know some people listening on Apple Podcasts. I didn't explain what was going on. But Shorty had on some jeans, high-waisted, basically covering up that
belly.
And she stuffed a cardboard box in her jeans to cover up her belly, right? So I'm sure y'all picked up on it, but just to make it clear, I had to explain that for y'all. And so here we see she's focused on surgery. This is a tainted mindset, right? You get awful habits that lead up to the
belly.
You probably had these habits for decades that created the
belly.
And now you're concerned about, not only are you concerned about hiding it, you're concerned about getting surgery too.
Belly.
Listen, we have to make health a priority, right? Obviously, everyone comes in different shapes and sizes. And when I say that, I mean, when everyone is on their health grind, like you take me and another guy, same height, similar build, same weight. We do the same meal plan, same guide. I'm not going to look like him. We're not going to be identical. We're both going to be better versions of ourselves, right? So get on your grind, get in the gym, and make your health a priority. You're going to be happier whatever you look like, okay? You're going to be much happier. And if somebody says that they're not, they're freaking lying. Right? But this is ridiculous. Ladies, don't try this cardboard box shit. Unacceptable, right? I'm never going for that, all right? Remember, do the thing that's going to lead to the long-term goal, the long-term play. That's going to be better for your health. It's going to be better for you in the long run, all right? I'm killing y'all today. Man, look, I got a new laptop, so I got most of my sounds. I lost a few of my sounds. It might sound a little different too, but I think it's good. I think y'all don't mind, all right? So, we just covered the ladies, all right? Shout out to the ladies. I still love y'all. I come at y'all a lot. But now it's time to get on the fellas. Because you know the fellas be on that bullshit with fitness too. And believe it or not, I go harder on the fellas than the women. If it's your first time watching, you might see me talk a lot about women, but that's just because when it comes to bullshit and social media in the fitness industry, women dominate the space. It's a fact. It's just a fact. That's why I respond and react to a lot of women. But I get on the fellas too, and I'm a little bit hard on the fellas. So look, we got some more bullshit, man. Let's check this out. We got the ladies in the cardboard box, and now we got the fellas doing some bullshit too. So let's check out the bullshit that the fellas is doing.
comfortable, snug my waist. I'm definitely going to tell all my buddies about core wear.
Nope.
All right. If you're watching on Apple Podcasts or Spotify, they got these, the male version of Spanx or leggings or like a compression shirt to cover up a men's belly or pouch or whatever.
Belly Danny?
Whatever you want to call it for the male version. Okay? So that's what that was if you're not watching on YouTube. If you're on YouTube, you saw that bullshit. All right? Believe it or not, we got the men doing this bullshit too, trying to cover up their fat. And this is my thing, bro. Because I did an episode on this a while back. There are plenty of articles about it. If you don't believe me, just look it up. I'm sorry, y'all. There are a group of women who say they don't care about men's bellies, right? They don't care about the dad bod. That's what a lot of women say. Then we got in my community.
I'm not gonna say what race, what people.
In the black community, we have people saying dad bods or the get money belly. The get money belly is promoted on social media. So if you got the belly, that means you get money. That's what a girl told me the other day, right? She told me the men in the gym, all the men in the gym are broke, and the fat men with the belly are the ones with the money. So we got that, promoting men to be fat. And then they even say that dad bods are more likely to be better husbands because they're less likely to cheat on their wives. So if you think about it, right? If you think about it, they're less likely to cheat on their wives, probably because they don't attract as much women. But at the same time, y'all telling us that the dad bods are the ones that the women want. Make that shit make sense. Get the fuck out of here. Y'all just want to be fat, fellas. Fuck y'all. It's like, nah, let me stop. I'm playing. I'm joking. I'm joking. That's not how I feel. But listen, I'm strongly against it, right? And let's be real, ladies. If y'all disagree with me, y'all can always chime in. No woman is attracted to. Y'all get home. She sees her man take her shirt off, and then he takes off his get core wear, and his belly drops out. I mean, ladies, does that turn y'all on? Are y'all attracted to that? That's ridiculous. It's unacceptable for men because a majority of men, we played sports growing up, right? We had athleticism. We did conditioning tests. Even if you didn't make it to college on a scholarship and play, like you did something in middle school, high school, you were capable of moving your body at an intense level, right? You weren't an athlete at some point. This is most men, right? I know there's a lot of men that didn't play sports. I'm not talking to y'all. But just to let your athleticism go and let your body go and not give a fuck is absolutely ridiculous. And I'm not letting that slide, man. I'm not letting that. And on top of that, if you think about it, and listen, I'm cool with siding with the ladies on a lot of things. I hate siding with the ladies on this. But it is true that it's easier for men to lose weight than women. So with us being the gender that can lose weight easier, I'm for sure not accepting this shit. Get your weak ass in the gym and get to work. Right? And then you got women complaining about the lack of masculinity. Like, yeah. That's one of the most masculine things you can do is, have a level of strength, be a certain level of fitness. I'm not saying you got to be the fittest dude. That would be amazing. But just to let yourself go and then to be so fucking lazy to cover it up with this. I'm not motivated. I'm busy making money. Shut up. Like I always say, some of the most successful men on earth, right, are fit. And you're not busier than them. And they family men, husbands, they got children. They're heads of companies. I mean, a lot of them invest, hundreds, thousands of dollars in their training and, massage therapists and nutrition. There are plenty of fit people who do well. So chasing money ain't the thing, right? You're not working 24 hours. And if you are working 2 or 3 jobs, I understand. You can walk on your lunch break. You can eat better food. I'm not saying you got to go to the gym and pump iron, even though that is the best option, lifting weights and building muscle. Our bodies need muscle. That's another episode. Y'all just gave me an episode idea. But even though that is the best option, you can start with whatever you can do with the time you have and the energy you have, right? And you can increase it as things change in your life or as you get better with your time management. But fellas, come on, man. This is weak as fuck. And Get Corewear should be ashamed of themselves for selling some bullshit like this. And you know what? Get Corewear, I bet you the owners of it are probably some fit dudes. But they know that y'all weak asses are going to buy it and not go to the gym. So they said, let's make this bag off it real quick. You know what I mean? They said, let's get that. and sorry, y'all, I just got this new soundboard. I saw a sound I thought I could use on this topic. Oh, here you go. They said, Get Corewear said, let's get this bag real quick off of these weak men that don't want to go to the gym. Real talk, man. I know y'all sick of me. But yeah, no, it's facts, man. It's true. Fellas, unacceptable. No man should be getting this. And if you get it, and I see it on social media, you going on this podcast. I'm killing y'all today. All right, man. Last topic of the day. So this will technically be the Real Talk coaching session of the episode. But I happened to find a video that goes right along with what I wanted to talk about. So that was perfect. So this is Real Talk coaching session, but I am going to be reacting to a video. And if it's your first time listening, I do Real Talk coaching session, a couple times a week where I'm just talking to y'all. And, it could be about getting in better shape, being a better client, hiring a trainer, just, anything related to fitness and you getting better. All right, so let's check this clip out, and I'll give y'all my thoughts after.
Like when anyone talks to me and they try to give me advice, I'm like, if I take your advice, will I end up like you? And they're like, hey, that's fucked up. I'm like, well, stop fucking talking till you earn the right to speak, motherfucker.
And that was Wes Watson, man. I love Wes. I watch a lot of his content. He's if people think I'm mean and hardcore, you need to watch Wes and see how a lot of these people are. But anyway, who are you listening to? Who are you taking your advice from? Right? Who's encouraging you or discouraging you to reach your goals or to not reach your goals? Right? That's big. So my client came up to me the other day, right? And, she was talking to one of her friends. Her friend is a fat girl. First red flag. It's like, no, I'm playing. You can have fat friends. But as far as taking fitness advice from them, wouldn't do it. So she's talking to her fat friend. And, this girl, I've talked about her on the podcast before. But she's struggling. Struggling to eat clean. She's in the gym consistently. She hasn't lost a lot of weight, but you can see her body changing. But again, you got to eat clean, especially when you got the slow metabolism and you accumulated a lot of fat. You have to eat clean. It's just a fact, or you're really not going to change like that. And then on top of that, building muscle, you're not going to lose weight very quickly when you build a muscle. It's just a fact. And you can lose body fat. The weight can stay the same. That's another topic for another day. But anyway, she told her friend she's not really losing weight, but she sees the changes. And her friend was like, if I don't lose weight in 2 months, I'm firing the trainer. Obviously, uneducated on how the process is going, right? So this girl, she comes to me a couple times. She's come to me a couple times telling me stories about people being negative. She has a lot of negativity in her ear, and she's struggling to block it out. That's why she's talking to Coach C. Marty. And I'm trying to get her mindset right. So this is the thing. I asked her, I said, do you want to look like this girl? She said no. So if you don't want to look like her, why the fuck are you listening to her? And I've seen this happen a lot of times, especially with women. Y'all will have people tell y'all, oh, you getting too skinny. Oh, I don't see the weight loss. Oh, your back look big today. And people, they can be lying or telling the truth depending on what they're saying. And y'all will use that to just stop your fitness journey. Right? Sometimes guys do it to y'all, ladies. Oh, I like you thicker. Y'all will use that to stop your fitness journey. And it'll be from a dude that got man titties. It'll be from a guy who's not even in shape or who doesn't work out or who is clueless about nutrition, clueless about weight loss, clueless about strength training. Right? It does not make sense to listen to somebody like that. Or you listening to somebody who has tried a quick fix and it didn't work, or they lost weight and gained it right back. That's not somebody you want to listen to. Right? If this person is uneducated, they're not accomplished, right? They haven't accomplished what you wanted to accomplish. They don't have a coach like CMarty that's teaching them the game, dropping knowledge on them every week. Why are you listening to them? Right? And a lot of times we'll listen to somebody who's not happy with their lives, right? This person giving me advice, and they don't even like the situation they in. What the fuck sense does that make, right? They're not winning. They're not winning at weight loss. They're not winning in their finances. They're not winning at work. They're not winning in their relationship. They're not winning with their family. But we're going to take the advice. We're going to take the negative advice. And it's crazy how a lot of people will take the negative advice and they got somebody like me being positive with them and they don't want to listen to the positive shit. It makes no sense. Would you take financial advice from a homeless person? I doubt it. I don't think so.
Nope.
What? Doesn't make sense. Sorry, I'm still getting used to my buttons on my new soundboard.
Nope.
Is that an excuse, Chris?
Nope.
It's like I'm playing. But you wouldn't do that. The same applies to taking advice from somebody who's not fit, right? As an entrepreneur, people close to me, they try to tell me to give this up and get a stable job. Get something stable. Get something with security. And I understand it's coming from a place of love. Not telling me that to hurt my feelings. But it might hurt my feelings because they don't believe in me. You know, they don't recognize how far I've come with this. That might hurt a little bit. But I'm not about to listen to that. I'm going to take advice on getting a stable job from someone who has a stable job, who doesn't feel fulfilled. They complain about finances. So if that has you there, and it has me here where I want to be, and I'm in the direction I'm going in, right? I'm not going to listen. If you're taking advice from somebody who is not fit about fitness, right? Maybe you're not losing the weight as fast as you want, but you're getting stronger. Your cardiovascular is getting better. Your nutrition is better. You're headed in the right direction. So keep going. Keep doing what you're doing. No need to listen to them, right? So, we're going to wrap this podcast up. This is what I want to end with. We're going to end it on a positive note, all right? Have your vision. Work towards it. Stay positive through the adversity. Make adjustments when needed, and you won't regret it. So the vision is you want to lose weight, right? You're working on it. You hired a trainer. You're in the gym. You got your workout partner. You going to the gym when you don't feel like it, right? Stay positive through the adversity. What's the adversity? I'm not losing weight as fast as I want to. I'm sore. You know, I feel like I should be lifting heavier by now. My mile time should be faster. I should be able to do more steps on the Stairmaster in this time, right? Keep working through the adversity. Make adjustments. Okay, the scale ain't going down. Let me drink this gallon of water. Let me take this gallon of water serious. Let me lower the carbs. Let me increase my protein. Let me add some HIIT in the workout. Let me add some sprints. Let me do some more cardio. Let me make the weights a little more intense. All right? As long as you headed in the right direction, you're not going to regret it. Appreciate y'all watching another episode of the Less Brunches, More Crunches podcast. Please like, comment, subscribe to the page. Follow me on social media. CMartyFit on YouTube, obviously. TikTok and Instagram. Share it with a friend. Shoot me a DM of what you want me to react to. And look, man, appreciate y'all. We are here. We're going to keep this podcast going no matter what people say. And once again, thank y'all for tuning in. I'm going to catch y'all on the next episode. We out. This is the best fitness podcast out.
Stamp it.
Y'all influencers with a bigger following than me. I see y'all copying my shit and reacting to the same shit I'm doing. But I'm going to take it as a compliment.